So earlier this year, you talked, or before the season you started, you talked about the need to put up more goals and assists, just like simply put. You feel like seem like you're off to a pretty good start as far as that goes.
Yeah, I mean, it's like I said, it's something that not only the coaches want from me, but I want for myself. I see myself in better positions now. I'm getting up the field, I'm crashing the box. Second assist comes from me making the effort to get into the box. And luckily Ever's in a good position. But just having that versatility of being able to get into the box and get into those situations, but also being able to put crosses in for people like Jordan and Ever.
You had a couple movements in there with you and Christian and kind of on the sideline, and it just seemed like you guys were playing some kind of free-flowing soccer. Those didn't necessarily come off as goals, but I mean, did it feel different out there today?
Yeah, I mean, that's just I think the beauty of it with the type of players that we are and the type of players that we have. It's a fluid game for us. Coaches have been pretty adamant about letting us interchange and just having the fluidity in the game, and throws teams off when I'm in the midfield or in different positions when I'm high in the box. So just keep building on those things and finding the right pockets to be in, so I can provide an option for my teammates, and we're going to hopefully keep building on that.
A couple of years ago, when you made the switch to right wing back, it seemed to kind of unlock another part of your game. And then you made the switch back to right back, and then now you're kind of getting higher in the field. Do you kind of feel like you're back to that kind of position than you were a couple of years ago?
Yeah, it's almost kind of like I'm coming back into a wing back position. The difference is I'm still in a 4 in the back, and I'm still asked to defend as a right back. So it's a lot of work, but I'm willing to do it, and just giving my best effort to be in the right positions for my teammates. And obviously with the performance like today, it goes to show that when I'm in the right spots, it's very beneficial.
Albert was talking about how when you get higher up the field, there's a lot of freedom for the midfielders to kind of just move, and keep things unpredictable. Can you talk about that kind of the freedom and how you're seeing that kind of play out, to keep things kind of just the fluidity of it?
Yeah, like I said, when I get high and I drag some players out, it may provide some options for players like Albert and Jao. When I make it an effort to drag some players, the ball can maybe drop down to them, and they're able to switch the run of play. And when we're finding the ball like that and getting the ball to them, they're the ones who create the game. So that's kind of what we want. We want the ball in their feet, and they're really gonna make the right passes and create a lot of good things for our team.
What's your goal mentality, guys?
Go ahead.
You guys' defensive mentality has always been really strong to start the season, right? No goals, you guys are top of the Supporters Shield. How does that change next week at Cincinnati when you're away?
Yeah, it's the standards that we set for this season. Last year with Champions League, it's kind of how we got off to, but fell off in the middle of the year and then towards the end of the year. So we're really making it a point to get back to our defensive principles. The effort that the boys are doing on the back line is huge. You can see it with what we've done, and we've had 2 clean sheets, and now going on the road, it's the same thing, same principles that we have been building on, and hopefully we can make sure that we keep the ball out of our net.
A big part of that defense seems to be sort of your counter-pressing, picking up second balls, all that kind of stuff. Has that been a big emphasis in training, or is that sort of you're just taking what the game's given you?
No, I think we definitely make that a point to win the ball back as quick as possible. I mean, especially when we're in the attacking half and we lose it there, it's the right time to get it back so that we were on the front foot to attack again. We're really working on making sure that we're pinning teams back and keeping the ball in their half.